Alright guys, welcome to another Autronics video. In this video we're working on a 2007 Volkswagen Beetle coupe. We are adding some keys through it, so we tried it through the OBD system and it didn't work, so we have to go through the cluster system. The cluster we are working on with this VW Beetle is 1C09200334A, and there's a couple of numbers on top here as well, which is 008 VW Z5Z0G9307147L. So this is the one we're working on, and I've already started on it. So what I've gone ahead and done is made some pinouts based on the diagram that's shown by the Autel. So those are my pinouts there. Now the diagram on the Autel shows you to do it on the side of this, but I really don't want to be messing around with these tiny legs of this microprocessor just in case I damage it or something like that. However, doing a pinout and a continuity test shows me that the TR, the reset, the ground and the power that go directly from there is linked to these little connection points that are on this side here. So they all go there, so you can use that as well. So I'll just show you on the Autel. I am using the im608. Let's bring this in here so we don't get so much glare. Do apologize for that. Oops. Alright, so how to do this is you go to right key via dump. It'll tell you the program is not plugged in. It's right here, but I don't have it plugged in just yet. Go into this menu and then we go to Europe. We find VW and then we find Beetle, and it'll tell you which microprocessor that you are looking for. So what we have on here, so if you guys can see that, we have a MC9S12H256. So there's two on this Beetle here. So we are interested in the 2007. However, I'm going to use the wiring of the 2008 just because I don't want to be probing around the microprocessor too much. So let's have a look at the diagram that's available for this one. So we go into that, we go into operational guide, and then this is what I mean. So as you can see, it tells you where the connection points are, yeah, and it's right in the baseline of the legs, so they're very close to each other, and I don't really want to be messing with too much over there. However, doing a continuity test, and I've done this before as well, and it leads back to the actual test points on the motherboard. So if we come out of that, we go into 2008 and we go into operational guide here, it'll tell you exactly where these points are. So it's much more safer than doing it on this here than it is to do on that microprocessor right there. So the cable that you need for this is the APA109. So go out of this, and to program it, obviously you'll need this one here. So we have our connections all made. I'll try to grab everything in the photo for you guys. It's going to be very difficult. Let's connect our programmer up. Okay, and now we need to generate our chips. So the chips that we need for this needs to be on a ID48. I think it's a TP23, I believe. So the way to do that is if we grab our Key Tool Plus, I use this. You can use another one if you want, and we just go into generate transponder, and we go ID48. We have our VW here, and then we want the TP23, which is that one there. Put a chip in there, generate. Let it do its thing. Cool, that's done. Grab that one and grab another one. Let's put that in there. Great, that's done. Okay, now we have to test if this is exactly what I need. Put that chip in there, read transponder, and here we go, VW TP23 is that one. Let's swap it out for this one, again, transponder, and VW TP23. So we have 2 here, which will program into that cluster there. Let's get rid of this. Bring back the Autel. Okay. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that. And plug our programmer in. Program is just in the shot there. And then we will use this one, 98 to 2007. We go into there. We go one touch processing. Okay, I'll ask if everything's connected. Yep, we go, alright. It's reading the chip. Okay, we go yes. And I just want to save this as, say, Origi. Or let's go original. Oops. Alright, so there we are. So it'll take you to this menu here. Now we want to create a key. We go into this bit here. I wonder if it'll let me do it here. See if we can override that. So because it's done that, I don't have the chip in there. So there's a little hole on the program itself there. Okay, so it's a little thing there. Alright, so let's go OK. It's reading the chip information, creating data, writing the chip back. Okay, I do want to save this, yes. We'll go 1. Okay, so that one's done. Oh, almost done. Okay, now this key is able to start the car. Okay, now I want to do this one here, so 0419, and I want to do this one. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that one, and let's put this one in. And we go make a key. Yes. And then we'll go save, and I want to just put this as 2. Right back new complete entire. Okay, so I think we are done there. We'll just go back, and then we'll go back into this, and I just want to check if it is if the key is actually in there. So again, we go one touch processing, go OK. No. Okay, there we go. So we have 2 of our chips in there. So 0419 is that one there, and 7A2A is that one there. So great. Now you could do just that chip there and then just clone it over, but it's alright. So we got 2 in there. Great. So there we are. We have successfully added our chips to this 2007 VW Beetle coupe, and now we just have to come out of this menu and connect it back into the car, and I'll take a video of it once it's put back into the car. This is what the key looks like, and the chipset sits right in there, so the little chip goes right in there. Okay, so perfect. There we go. Thanks you for watching, and I hope this video has helped somebody out there. Thank you.